Hello, and welcome to another Mikereative cast, episode 24. Can you believe that?
Are you serious?
24.
Was last week 23?
Yeah,
God, 24.
24. So we're close to episode 25. That's like a quarter of the way to 100. That's exciting. That's really cool. 24. That's one whole season of Avatar. One book.
Shout out to Kiefer Sutherland. 24.
Kiefer Sutherland did a TV show called
24.
What other 24s are there?
Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
24.
Yeah.
I still miss you, Kobe. Come back.
Don't come back.
Shut up.
In this episode of our podcast, we're going to have a few things to talk about. One of them being Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Another one being Fallout 76.
Fallout 76.
And some new features of the Red Dead Online.
Nice.
So that's exciting. That's up to come. Before we get into that, let's dip into beer of the show and get some beers in our lovely pint glasses.
They're such nice glasses. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's like
I like the design. Don't you like the design?
Yeah, the design of it's really cool.
It's pretty neat.
Looks like
it's got a nice like finish, kind of like rubber mat on the bottom.
Oh, it does.
Kind of helps.
You probably don't even need this, huh?
Probably don't. No, it's all right.
We're
so,
good. All right.
What number is it?
I heard last week's number sucked. Number 2.
Number 2. We shall be back to show off number 2.
Dose.
Spy. Yeah.
Oh.
Dose. De. Spy.
Du.
All three different languages of the number 2.
What about in Vietnamese?
Oh. Hi. Yeah. H-A-I. Mot hi.
I've known this how to say number 2 my whole life.
Your whole life, man?
My whole life.
Okay, I'm going to go get the beer.
Bring me a lynx roller. A lynx roller, I say.
Okay, number 2 on the beer of the show. Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. We've had this one before.
We have had this one before. I remember
it wasn't part of the beer of the show contest. So.
Oh, it wasn't. Ooh, it's so golden.
That looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. Sour Blonde Ale Blend. A beer for Cersei, who reminds us that everyone who isn't us is an enemy. An exquisite blend of sour ale and Belgian-style blonde ale.
Nice.
6.4% alcohol by volume.
That's not too bad. Salute. I'm going to have to drink foam. Tastes like a Saison.
By Ommegang. Or Javi likes to say Ommegang.
No, I thought he always corrects.
He always corrects us.
Okay, got it. Shout out to Javi.
That was a joke.
Was it a joke? It's been a long day, Michael.
It's just foam.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
I think it's because of the new cups.
Uh-huh. You're going to just blame that, huh?
I can blame the new cups. That works for me.
Okay, sounds good. All right, cool.
Oh, good.
All right, first article. Captain Marvel. To everyone who's actually first been able to actually view the movie, they have thoroughly actually enjoyed it. It's actually really got really good reviews. So much that someone actually in the review said the first Captain Marvel reactions are in, and one of the reviewers said, well, Thanos is fucked. So,
all right.
It's the first public screening of Captain Marvel, and that happened just Thursday night. And minutes after it ended, it was joyous online reactions that just began and flooded the internet. I mean, there was some criticism
really
to
cool.
it, but so far, the majority, even the criticism were like, yeah, there's kind of like some parts in the beginning that are like, this is kind of long, a little bit boring. But as soon as you get to that second part, they really kind of just bring it home. So that's exciting for us and the viewers. And
I mean, and it's exciting for Brie Larson, too.
Yeah.
To be able to, man this, I guess, woman, this, movie is the first Marvel movie that's being headed by a female lead.
Yeah.
And for it to be this exciting, like, huge, great movie that people are just raving about already, in just the reviews of watching it.
Yeah, I mean, she's really taking.
That is. Really
it's exciting. Cool. It's exciting for Marvel. It's exciting. I mean, that's to me with. Oh my gosh!
I mean, it has to show that they did her justice.
Yeah.
Not only that, but that she's effing powerful.
Yeah, I'm sure. What was it? Gadot.
Oh yeah, Gal Gadot.
She did an amazing job at Wonder Woman. So it's great for Marvel to actually get that one under the belt, to where they had a lead actress.
Right.
Take
like what DC was able to do
with
Wonder Woman.
They're able to do that with Captain Marvel. So I'm excited to see exactly how that's going to fold into the grand scheme of things, because, Captain Marvel's coming up in March.
Yeah.
And then we have in April we have Avengers.
Mm-hmm. And then right after that is
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
During that time.
And then Spider-Man, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man is coming out like May or something like that.
Oh.
So it's like one right after each month is one right after the other.
3 back-to-back movies.
Something like that.
That's going to be crazy.
That is going to be crazy.
That's exciting, though.
But what's cool is that this is the start of the 3 movies, and people are saying it's amazing. And that's exciting, because that's just like that's pretty much a plateau. That's a pedestal we can set. And so now each one of those movies after has to really
just continue
kick the
to
last
push
and
push
and just
push.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting for them to actually move into their next phase now. Now you're actually seeing them kind of just transition.
Yeah. Spider-Man will be the next, like.
And Captain Marvel is not part of that phase? Really?
Yeah.
So
they were saying that the next Spider-Man movie is like phase number 2 or whatever they're calling it. That everything's arced at the end of Endgame.
Oh wow.
And completed. And the new Marvel, the next step, the next story arc.
Phase 2, yeah.
Is that Spider-Man movie.
Cool. I mean, it's starting off pretty strong.
Oh yeah.
Or at least it's ending the first phase really strong. I think the last few movies have been, I mean, if you look at Black Panther and them, doing so well even in the Oscars. Mm-hmm. And then you have the last Avengers movie that they had. I can't remember it.
Infinity War.
Mm-hmm. All the Guardians they got. They're just building up more and more and more, and they're getting better and better each time. It's not like they're faltering or taking steps back,
right?
Or taking the DC route. But but
poor DC. All right. Article number 2 comes from Polygon.com, where Rockstar announced their next patch for RDR2 Online.
Woo!
A lot of changes in this patch, which is actually very exciting. Makes me want to go back and jump into that online.
So exciting. Oh my god.
Maybe do some Twitch streams.
Actually, I would love to do Twitch stream. I've been telling you for weeks we should do a Twitch stream.
So today is Sunday for you, but Wednesday for us. And tomorrow is my birthday. So Thursday the 21st is
so everyone wish Michael a happy belated birthday, because it's already to be passed. Happy belated birthday, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Happy early birthday, Michael.
It's weird for you to say belated birthday when it's a Wednesday.
I know. It's great.
Are you just saying happy birthday for the year back?
I'm from the future. I'm going back to the future.
After the 26th, there are new anti-griefing measures being put in place, where you have your little RDR map, right? Little compass on the bottom. When you start to actually grief and just kill people over and over and over again, a bounty is going to be kind of created on your head.
That's cool.
And you then become a blip on the map.
So
that way other people are like, hey, there's that little red blip on the map. That person has a bounty on its head. Let's go take him out and try to get some of that money.
Do you think they should have done? I mean, we've talked about.
They should have done that.
They should have done it from the get-go.
Yeah.
I wonder why they just didn't want to, but maybe they kind of wanted to wreak havoc a little bit.
I think so. I think they wanted to kind of test and see how people reacted to it.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, maybe it's not going to happen. maybe people just like playing poker and just hanging out at bars and drinking shots, and then they start seeing that like, nope, they don't care. They just go in there and shoot everyone they can.
Yeah, that's
which happens to us a lot.
all the time.
Daily challenges are being added.
That's pretty cool.
New weapons and adjustments to existing weapons.
Are they gonna be able to like add variants and like modules? I guess.
Yeah, you can add already. You can add
okay.
differences.
They're just adding more.
Essentially, you can add like different stock woods or like maybe engravings and things like that. But they're actually adding new weapons like different weapons.
Nice.
They didn't list what they were. They were just saying new weapons are being added. New free roam events, races, and showdown modes. So showdown mode is kind of like your PvP, where you actually go into like an arena type of thing. And then you can run around within that arena, and you're fighting maybe like it's 8-on-8 or 4-on-4 or winner takes all type of 8 players on a team, not on a team but on the field kind of thing, and you're all just going after each other. Whereas free roam is like you just can come across things, and while people are running around free roam, they can watch you doing the event.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
So one of the free roam events is called Fool's Gold, where you compete to wear gold-plated armor, and as you're wearing it, if you take out people, you get points, and you're trying to accumulate the most points.
Yeah.
If you take out people who are wearing gold-plated armor, you get a significant amount of points as well. So the whole goal is to wear armor and kill people before you get killed. Seems interesting. Seems kind of cool.
Be a little cool.
Get as many points as possible.
I wonder if it like weighs them down or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because it's actual like armor plate. Like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Fishing challenges.
Why?
Because fishing is in that game and it's amazing. Remember, I was telling you how I literally went through like 24 to 48 hours of gameplay hours trying to reel in a goddamn fish because it just kept fighting. And I could see the sun setting and then starting back up again. And I'm like, holy crap, dude. Like,
go outside, kids. Go outside.
but fishing challenges, that sounds like so much fun. Like you are with multiple people. When you're in the fishing challenge, griefing can't happen. So like no one can come after you while you're fishing for fish, right?
No one can be a complete jerk.
Right. And you can pick your lures, you can pick your fishing rods and everything, and then your whole thing is like maybe there's 8 people at the lake. Your whole thing is to try to catch the biggest fish.
Nice. Do you like digitally skin it like in the gameplay? Do you skin the fish?
No.
Do you like cook it up?
That'd be awesome.
Do you get prize money for the biggest fish?
You give it to Pearson, and Pearson then.
Do you smell fishy afterwards?
You do.
Oh,
yeah, your fingers. Yeah. I tested it, and I was like, "Whoa, where the?" It was weird. Maybe that wasn't.
Where have your hands been, Michael?
And then showdown modes have been added, called Up in Smoke, Spoils of War, and Plunder.
Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke.
That's a tour done by Cypress Hill. They used to do a tour called Up in Smoke. Very different. Completely different. Their smoke, I'm sure, is different than that smoke. Completely different.
And they said more info later on the showdown modes and what they actually mean.
That's exciting, though.
Down. And then finally, lastly, new clothing has been added as well.
Nice.
In this patch. So the patch is dropping on February 26th. If you have Red Dead Redemption 2, be sure to get that patch, downloaded and jump in and check out online and see if you like the changes that have been made. If you are watching this after the patch has already been set, leave a comment down below and let us know what you think of the changes, the anti-griefing measures, if they need to increase them even more, or if they need to be a little bit more lenient because they're too strict. You know what I mean? So we don't know what it is because we haven't had.
You haven't seen the patch
yet.
yet.
It's not 26 yet.
So we'll see what happens. We're definitely going to jump on Twitch for that.
Yes.
Finally get some Twitch going on.
Yes. Okay, and last but surely not least. I was going to say lastly, but surely not leastly. And I should have now.
You should have done it because then we would have just made fun of you. I would have just made fun of you.
This is pretty nice.
It's
It's
clean.
actually keeping it cold.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like pretty fucking cold in his house, so I'm sure that's
No, but
helping too. You know what I really like about this though? Lid action.
Lid action.
And that closes the top, doesn't allow dust to come in.
That's true. It's very true. It's really cool. It's a really cool cup. I like the black mesh one. Is it mesh? No, it's not mesh. It's what's it called?
Black matte?
Yeah, matte.
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 Yeah. If you guys are interested in checking these out, check the link down below. We'll have a link to these. See if you're curious about them. You can take a look and see for yourself if you would like to purchase one of these bad boys.
It actually has been keeping it pretty cold.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And the rubber bottom, I like it. It's cool. So, third article.
Third.
Comes from PCGamer.com. Fallout 76 player who, wait for it, spent 900 hours playing this game gets banned for life. Why?
I've spent 900 hours doing anything other than work.
Oh my god, yeah, I know. I mean, the longest video game I can clock, that video game, is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at 155 hours.
That's 37 straight days. With no breaks, that's 37 straight days of playing one online game.
I know. It's crazy.
That's like, well, I mean, a lot of people binge. I'm pretty sure people binge a lot more than that, but it's still a lot. So, I mean, when you compare it to people who actually binge, Netflix and stuff like that, it's, I think one is more kind of looked down upon with 900. It's like, you spent 900 hours playing video games. Haha, you nerd. You sat on your ass for 900 hours and got nothing out of it.
Yeah. Except for a plethora of videos that they watched.
And a skin rash on your butt.
Yeah.
No?
That is
Okay.
definitely a debate.
That is a debate.
Like, all you did was play video games all day. It's like all you did was watch Netflix all day. Like,
Yeah.
that you can't compare that. Like, you can't judge that if you're doing pretty much the same thing. At least I'm engaging my mind by doing something.
It's true. Looking at it I was making fun of it at first, and then I realized, wait a minute, why am I shitting on this when people literally do this like all the time? I was like, I was shitting on people, like saying like, oh yeah, why would I spend 900? I was like, wait a minute, there have been times where I really got into Netflix, and I wasted a lot of time on Lost. That was a whole series.
Me too.
I don't know how many hours it was. I don't think it was 900 hours.
God, no, I don't think so.
But accumulated.
What'd you say it was? 30?
37 straight days. 37.
It's a month and a week. A month
With no pee breaks.
No, the pee break is you take it onto your phone.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine doing that. I mean, obviously,
Okay. Let me really emphasize this. Not only was it, now I'm gonna go back to shitting on him, because not only was it 900 hours of playing a game, it was 900 hours of playing a shitty game.
Fallout 76. Yeah, it was 900 hours.
900 hours of
Fallout
playing a
76.
shitty game.
Okay. Yeah.
So continue with the story, because then they're not the last people I'm gonna shit on. I'm gonna shit on another person here. I'm waiting for that. You gotta wait for that.
So Reddit user Glorf12 claims that Bethesda banned them because it's improbable that they've gathered so much ammo. This guy spent 900 hours playing Fallout 76, so of course he's accumulated a lot of ammo, and he's gotten the perk Bandolier, which actually makes your ammo weigh like 90% less. So he's able to just really accumulate all this ammo. The reason they ban him, well, in their engine, it's been known for ages that you can glitch the engine and allow duplication to happen by dropping something and like whatever the actual method is. But he's literally saying, or I don't know if it's he or she, this person's literally saying they legitimately came across this ammo. They legitimately came across the amount of ammo and the amount of time that they put into it. All legitimate. They didn't do any duplications. They just liked the game a lot. And for that, it looked like conspicuous. It looked like he did something, or that person did something, and got banned for it.
So the last people I'm gonna shit on.
I'm ready.
Bethesda.
Hello.
Banned.
Welcome to the podcast.
Bethesda banned their most loyal, shittiest
game playing
player.
Yeah, he's not
for playing the game too damn much. Like that's that's what they did. It's like, you spent 900 hours on this game, you're stupid. We're banning you.
Bethesda's like, what? 900 hours and you have 140,000 ammo? Not possible.
What do you mean you're getting your money's worth on this game? Banned.
You should be paying in more microtransactions, damn it.
Yes. How do you, like, that's like the shittiest thing to happen. Like, not only are you spending 900 hours on just a shitty game, the game itself saying, like, you can't do this anymore. Like, you've been cut. You're cut off now.
we apologize.
I don't apologize for nothing.
Glorf 12. We apologize, Glorf 12. I apologize
to them
for having fun and joking around with you playing Fallout 76. We don't like Fallout 76, so we are gonna shit on it. And the fact that 900 hours that just blows our mind. It's amazing.
What do you do?
It's amazing
after 900 hours.
Well, like, yeah, he can't do anything. He's banned.
I know. Like, I want to. Like, I hope they unban you so I can just hop on. I would hop on in Fallout 76 just to see what kind of junk you have accumulated over 900 hours.
I saw
over 37 days, over a month.
I saw a fun meme that was like, eventually they're gonna ban so many people that, and no one's gonna want to play this game anymore. That the people that do jump on, they're going to be the only ones on the server. So it's going to be like a single-player game again. It's like, there's Fallout 76 is a single-player game again. It's not online at all.
It's Fallout 4 again.
Yeah. Now it's in West Virginia. He provided an email, a screenshot of an email from the actual Bethesda customer service that details into, like, why that person was banned.
Okay.
So
give me the reason.
Collected over 100,000 rare items within 30 days, accusing them of using an exploit.
Within 30 days of, like, when he accumulated it, or 30 days that he spent on the game?
So within 30 actual days, like real live days, within 30 days, he collected over 100,000 rare items. So I don't know the game enough to know how hard it is to collect a rare item. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's not that hard, depending on what you're doing.
I mean, he may be the only one playing this game still, so.
So it's just right. It's right for him.
Exactly, it's right for him to pick.
And then it also goes into, they had 140,000 ultrasight ammo on one character, and even more on a secondary account. So his argument back to that is I have two accounts, and the reason because I have different weapons on those two different accounts. Mm-hmm. So what I do is I switch, because you can switch ammo between your first and secondary characters.
Oh, nice.
So he's switching ammo back and forth because he wanted to test out the other weapons that he was getting. But he didn't want to go find ammo. He just wanted to use the same ammo. So maybe what they're doing, Bethesda, is they're adding up what's being transferred and adding that as like a total for both of them at the same time.
Maybe.
Type of thing. Like they're just doing some wrong math and just fucking shit up.
Yeah. But even still, like, who cares? Like, let him have all the bullets in the world. What is he going to do? Like, how does that affect gameplay?
No,
like,
I know. Well, the rare item thing, maybe if that was duplicated.
But,
you know what I mean? But at the same time,
I just don't get it. I don't get why you would, like, you have a lot of bullets.
Like,
so
like if banning is going to happen,
yeah,
they need to introduce an algorithm where it's
not possible.
Where it adds in the amount of hours played.
Oh yeah.
So then you have this variable of like, well, I mean, if they did more than 8 hours, or let's say more than 48 hours in 3 days, which is crazy.
Really?
Right?
Crazy. Uh-huh.
So they were playing for that long. Well, of course, then it is actually plausible that they can collect this many items because they've been playing for that long.
Yeah.
I mean, the game just, like, not just came out, but it's been out for not that long, and this guy has 900 hours.
It's a lot of time.
In the game.
It's a lot of time.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for a month, and I have 150. Like, that goes to show how much time I was playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And luckily it was on the Switch, so I was able to take it to work and I could play it like at work and whatnot. But
on his breaks.
On my breaks, yeah, of course. Yeah, but just come on, look at like how much time he's dedicating into this game. When he could just be playing Skyrim. Or Fallout 4. I'm kidding.
Anything else?
Bethesda has some things to learn, I think.
They have a lot to learn, I think.
I think what they can take from this is that they need to stop pushing for MMO. Because Bethesda went from an amazing company that focuses a lot on story and just world building, you know? Just literally, like, you come across a cabin in Skyrim and you're like, oh, like, what is this? And it tells a story. Like, you don't even have to, like, have any notes or have any kind of, like, dialogue at all, but it tells a story. And they do the same thing in Fallout 4, too.
Yeah.
That type of world building is what we appreciate. But when you have a multi-online kind of component where all you have is microtransactions and, like, yeah, let's spend $9 on a paint skin for your power armor so you can be pink instead of normal metal color. Like, that is ridiculous, you know? And it's getting to a point where they've been a company that people are like, this is a company you should look up to. And now this is a company that's like EA and like all the other shitty companies that are just trying to take your money.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching to the end. We hope you enjoyed getting to this moment. Please leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this week's podcast. Thank you for joining on to episode 24. We will see you next week for episode 25, the Big 2-5. If this is the first time on our channel, be sure to check out the other videos and see if you like it. If you do, leave some likes, subscribe, tell your friends.
Tell your wives.
Listen to Take 'Em Back Sunday.
They were a good band.
Tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends.
Tell your mom. Yeah, definitely your mom.
Your stepdad.
Stepdad.
Your cousin.
Or dad. Cousin.
Your cousin's baby mama. I'm sure you have one.
Grandpa. Great-grandpa.
Your grandpa Juan.
Grandpa 2.
Your grandpa Scott.
Grandpa Michael Scott. Tell Michael Scott from the office.
Please tell Michael Scott.
Notify Netflix. It'd be great.
No! No!
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.